You're back. I mean, welcome. Forgive me, I heard from our scouts that you were returning and I might have rushed over here. Well, I'm excited to see you, of course, my friend. How are your travels? You are well, I hope. Wonderful. What are you doing here? Not that, of course, there's a problem, Are you staying? Or just passing through? I only ask because, well, might I convince you to stay, at least a little? It's been quite a while since we last saw each other, and, well, I missed you. A lot of us did miss you, that is. You will stay? Oh, excellent. Well, I was going to suggest I could. Well, you've had the tour already, but perhaps after such a long trip, you'd like a bit of rest. You know we have the best baths and spas and all of that. Or if you'd just like to come for a swim any time. Of course I'm not too busy. Well, I have my duties, but I'm never too busy for you. Though, of course, if you want to rest on your own, I will not push my presence upon you. Oh, you would like to hang out? I see. Spend time together, yes. I would quite enjoy that. Would you like to walk with me? It is. That is, I find myself most glad that you're back. I was really starting to wonder when I'd get to see you again. I spoke the truth, you know, I did miss you. Or when you first came here. Well, I think I've always had a soft spot for you. But, well, I'd like to think that we're friends, are we not? I think it is natural to miss one's friends. Well, perhaps rushing all the way out to meet you at the edges of the kingdom was a little overzealous. I am not ashamed that I missed you so. I don't care what anyone else thinks, just because you're not Azora. The prince can spend time with whoever he wishes. Besides, they're all quite coming round to you. My little hero. You really don't have to worry about it. I'm in no way wounding my reputation. Perhaps seeing me enjoying myself gives the others a sense of normalcy after everything. Would you tell me what you've been up to? If it isn't secret information, of course. I see. You always did like a quest. And tell me, What's made you return? I do not mean to pry if it's private information. Well, in truth, perhaps I hoped that maybe you were returning because perhaps you missed this place just as it has missed you. And perhaps, if it is not too bold to say, perhaps you might have missed me. You don't have to respond to that. Oh. You did? Well, I'm most pleased to hear it. I think it would be quite awkward if it turned out that I thought of you as a friend this whole time when you thought of me as little more than an acquaintance. Did I say something wrong? No, I just thought your face seemed to fall, almost. Shall we keep walking? I could just take you straight to the room you'll be staying in. Oh, well, of course, I already have one planned out. Well, just in case you ever returned. Oh, when you returned. I want to say that I knew that you would, but in truth, perhaps, I was growing worried that I wouldn't see you again. But you're here now, and that's all that matters. And you're free to rest up, and I can stop bothering you for a while. No, but you must be tired. It's understandable. It does amaze me how much you're able to do. That isn't... I'm not... I don't mean to make it sound like I'm looking down on you, I just mean... We Zora are so much bigger, stronger than your kind. To see you accomplish such feats when I know that it takes so much more effort for you, in terms of stamina and strength. It's very impressive. I would say that I'm proud of you if it were not too bold, but I do not know that I have known you long enough and well enough to be able to say that I'm proud of you. I hope that you're proud of yourself, though. You should be. Ah, this is, you, as it were. Perhaps you would join me for dinner? I promise there'll be things that you can eat. Or we could just spend some time together, maybe? Or if you're too tired, of course. But don't think that this will be the last you see of me while you're here. Good. Well, I should leave you to it. Actually, I was asking if you'd want to eat with me because, well, I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk. I really do mean it, you know, that I missed you. Quite something terrible. I was worried I was never going to see you again. And I understand that you do not owe me anything. If anything, I owe you. But, well, I would have liked it if we could have stayed in contact more while you were away. I would have liked to have known that you were safe. Though I understand that you can be very busy and not have the time to write letters, and I do not know of your relations with those in other kingdoms. Perhaps I am bold to think that perhaps you would, that any of this here is important to you, but I have grown quite fond of you. No, I shouldn't do this with half-truths. I should be honest. I am quite taken with you. And I know it is unconventional, and perhaps you likely do not have interest in anyone who isn't of your race, but if you did, perhaps, find yourself with any affection toward me that surpassed that of friendship, I would very much like to know. And if my affections are unreturned, rest assured I will hold no ill will. Of course, I will not lie. I would adore to be able to be with you. But if it isn't meant to be, or, God, you might even have someone already, I hope that we will still be friends. And you are here tired from your journey and have just laid a lot on you. I am not used to burying myself in this way. Which is not to say that I'm not. I think plenty think that I do wear my heart on my sleeve. I simply meant there haven't been many occasions where I've so ardently wanted someone. Whatever is proper and reputable be damned. And I ask you, not so much as Prince of the Zora domain, but simply as one being who is falling in love with another. If perhaps my affections are returned. Perhaps they are. My friend, I would beg that you do not toy with me and simply give me a clear answer before I get myself overexcited once more. I would not want to force anything upon you that isn't wanted. The last thing I want to do is make you uncomfortable. Oh, really? This is wondrous news. You truly mean it. Perhaps then I could ask if you would stay a little while longer than perhaps you planned. I would very much like to explore this new feeling between us. Would you like that as well? Wonderful. You are wonderful. And I'm just sort of staring at you. You really are the most enchanting creature I have ever met. I consider it an honor that you would return my affections. I am amazed that you do. Well, do you really think so? No, I wouldn't say that I have incredibly low self-confidence in myself. I'm just not sure how many non-Zoro would, I don't know, find this appealing. What is considered attractive here may not be considered attractive where you're from. I'm sure we have a lot to learn from each other. I'm very excited. I would grab you around the waist and spin you around right now if it, well, I don't exactly want to scare you straight away. I'm really trying to restrain myself. Yes, I can come down to your height. Did you want to tell me something? Oh. Would you do that again? Does it feel terrible? I simply mean, you're probably used to people with lips. Well then. Now that you've let me kiss you once, I will have a very hard time holding back from doing this constantly. Oh, I could happily spend the rest of my time worshipping you. It is what you deserve, after all. I'm going to have to really try and contain myself around other people now, aren't I? I mean that... contain myself from being too overly affectionate towards you in front of anyone else. But I will try to contain my affection. Do be careful, though. As adorable as it is to find you exploring. Do mind the teeth, dear. But you are brave, aren't you? Oh, yes. Good evening to you as well. Just on their regular patrol. Which does, though, remind me that, they are, their shift is over, which means that it is around, dinner time if you did still want to, you know. And we don't have to eat with everyone else. I can have food brought to my room, if That sounds appealing. It does. Well, then I'll send for some food right away. Or I should give you time to settle in. Did it scare you, the guards coming past? I am not ashamed. I just thought that perhaps, well, you're a bit more of a restrained person than I am. I just sort of assumed that you probably might want things to be a bit more private. At least as we start this out. But if you don't care either way, I would drag you over a balcony in front of the entire kingdom and kiss you right there. I don't care who knows. I would sing your praises till the end of time. I'm coming on a little strong, aren't I? Mifa did always warn me about that. Well, I can't help how I am, I suppose. But, dinner? How about you settle in and you come around and knock on my door when you're ready? Then I will be waiting. It will be much easier to wait knowing that you definitely are going to come. I'll see you in a moment then. Just had to steal one more before I go. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio commissions are currently open. You can see all the information on my Ko-fi on how to get your commissions. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who followed me donated just £1 a month, that would help me out so much. The benefits of my Patreon include access to my Discord, your name in the credits of YouTube, and 2 exclusive Not Safe for Work audios every single month if you join the top fledgling tier. And a reminder that I do stream on Twitch usually 3 times a week. A thank you to my fledglings: Phoenix JN, Andy Christ, Enter, Solo Moon, Whipson, The Lucio Archives, Colleen Dawn, Snazzy NK, Ebony Voigt, Rasley D, Taylorg, Techsexual, Theo Nightmare, Liam, Mike Yavorski, Nesquick, Vampire Obsessed, Nerd Herder, Mouse, Ali Wally, B, Lizzie Hanyu, Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Astrid Alton, Brandy Sirat, Atis, Shami, Ruby Granados, Quintin, Carry On, Pompey for Elephants, Euronotti, Asterash, Delmo, Unibosh, Psych, Percy, EJ Fears, Kudo, Hell, Noel Ancona, Aether, Tiffany Boyer, Nothing to See Here, and Ali Lokian. And a thank you to my familiars: Kryek, Your Name, Abby Clayton, Maximum, Doris, Dandelion, Saladuria, Lauren Lovett, Abby, Hunbun, Sev, Finn, Lamo, I'm Just Here for Yato, M, and Heather.